So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of the unreleased weapons that are currently obtainable inside of creative mode. As well as this, I'm going to be showing you the easiest method to get them inside of your own island, so you guys can use them whenever you want. Now there's always new weapons getting added to the game, and sometimes it's possible to glitch them inside of creative. So if there's any other cool unreleased weapons that we can get our hands on, I will let you guys know, and I'll try to update the map code. Anyway, just before we get into the video, make sure you definitely do subscribe to the channel if you are new here, as we do upload Fortnite glitches and stuff like that. As well as that, if you do want to support me, the best way of doing this is by using code RTL8 in the item shop. So if you guys do want to support me, that's the best way. So thanks to everyone that uses my support to create a code, and let's get straight into the video. So this gun's called the Unreleased Weapon, and it's from the mechs, so it's actually really weird. You can see when you pick it up, it doesn't show inside of your inventory, however it says actually inside of it, and I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just a glitched weapon that you can get, and it's kind of cool to have on your island. So the next weapon's the snowball launchers, and I'm not sure if these are currently in the creative menu. Sometimes they add them, and then sometimes they remove them, so this is just here in case they're not in the game. So this unreleased item will never actually come out, and this is another one of those effects. So you're going to see when you pick it up, I'm pretty sure it has like the cache thing, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to glitch it out, but you can see that it shows cache for a second. So it's really weird it doesn't actually show up inside of your inventory, and again that's another cool glitch weapon that you guys might want on your island. So next up is a birthday present. Now these are actually really cool, and they're basically the same as a Christmas present. I'm not sure if they have the exact same loot, so let's have a look quickly. But if you guys wanted to make a map or something, you might want to use these, and you can see here it does have the coal, so yeah, by the looks of it, it's just the same as the Christmas presents, but just with a different texture. So next up is another one of these glitched items that when you pick up, nothing actually happens, and you can see it shows up as ammo, but when you pick it up, again it doesn't show up inside of your inventory. So there's not really that much more to explain about that, so let's get straight into the next one. So here we have the purple shadow bomb, and this is probably one of the most useful unreleased weapons. So you're going to see when we pick it up, we'll literally turn it invisible, and you can actually use these in your creative islands and stuff, and your friends won't be able to see you, so that is kind of useful. So next up is my favorite unreleased weapon, and this is the mythic goldfish. I think only few people in the world have ever seen this, and you're going to see that they do actually work. Now I was the first person to make a video on how to get these back in the day, and luckily Epic Games haven't removed it from the game just yet. So if you guys do want to get this and you haven't got it already, you can actually use the mythic goldfish in creative. So you guys can see here we actually have the spiky stadium. Now this is the only mini game that's left, and this is probably the coolest one. So you can't actually throw it down if you're in a game, however if you're just in your creative island you can actually throw it down, which is so insane. So if you guys want to get this in your island, make sure you definitely do, because this is the only mini game that's still here. So here's another weapon that Epic Games added recently, and they still haven't released it, I don't think. It may be in some game modes, but it's actually the scoped AR, and this is the purple version. You can get the blue one inside of creative already, but for some reason you can't get the purple one, and this is actually a really cool gun. You can see that it sounds really cool, and there's also a gold version of it, but it's not possible to obtain yet. So if I'm able to ever get it, I will let you guys know, and let's get into the next weapon. So the next weapon's not that good, but it's just this lump of coal, and it's kind of funny to have on your island because you can't actually spawn this in. So the only way to get this is by using one of these Christmas presents and then putting it inside of a vending machine. So again, this is kind of pointless, but it's still funny to have inside of your island, and it does count as an unreleased weapon. So the final vending machine's just another one of these glitched ammos, and you can see when you pick it up, literally nothing happens. So that's just pointless, but it's still something cool to have on your island. And that was all of the unreleased weapons. So if you guys want to obtain any of these unreleased items yourself, all you want to do is you want to go to one of the rifts over here. I'd recommend going to the first one because that will be the closest to your island. And you just want to enter in this code here and press into accept. It shouldn't take too long to load. And once it loads, just enter the island. So once you're in the island, all you want to do is turn around and you want to ping the floor. And this is so we know where the island is. And once you've done this, if you guys do want to support me, make sure you press into Q and my support to creator code will come up. And this is my new one. It's just RTL8. So just press into accept and you will be supporting me. So thanks to everyone that does that, because that's the only thing that allows me to carry on making videos. Anyway, once you guys have pinged the floor, all you want to do is you want to return to the hub and now enter your own island. So once you're in your island, you want to build to the orange barrier, and we're going to go inside of our inventory and we want to get the Christmas presents. As well as that, we want to get the quad crasher, and we're going to be doing a glitch to get outside of the map. We're then going to fly over to the island we just pinged, and we're going to get all of the weapons. So all you want to do is you want to stand next to the barrier like this, and you're going to throw down a Christmas present. And once you've done this, you want to go next to the orange barrier and you want to place a quad crasher like this. Now we're almost done with the glitch, and all you want to do now is you want to stand outside of the orange barrier, but you don't want to go too far out, so stand around this location here, and then we're going to press into start game. You'll now be invisible, so you have to enter the quad crasher and then drive forwards, and once you've driven forwards you're going to exit and then double tap. So once you double tap you will be flying, and you're going to see if we stop flying we'll literally phase through everything, so make sure you don't do that because you'll just fall into the water and die. But you're going to see now if we go through the orange barrier we can still fly out here, and we do have our phone as well. So this is what we're going to use to get the unreleased items. So now just fly to the waypoint that you put down before. It may take around 30 seconds, but once you get there, I'll show you guys what to do. So here we go guys, we're at the island, and you just want to head to this part over here where the purple beacon is, and you're going to see if you fly down here, we have all of the unreleased items. You can actually cross into the barrier if you want to, so if you want to get a better look, you can. And again, you can pick any of these items you want. So say for example I want to get the mythic goldfish, all you'll do is you pick out your phone, and you're going to use the slots in the bottom left to save these items. So if you hover over the weapon that you want to get, and you just press one of the numbers, you're going to see that it saves, and now we can actually place it. So you're going to see if we press into 1, it will place, and we can do that inside of our island. So you can select up to 8 every single time, so I'm just going to select a few here. And once you have all the weapons that you want on your island, all you want to do is you want to return to the hub, and we're going to return to our island. So once you're in your island again, you can now place them all down. So you're going to see we can just select our phone, and we can place down all of these weapons. Now the most useful unreleased weapon is probably the purple shadow bomb, so I can imagine a lot of map creators using this. As well as that, we have some other cool ones like the mythic goldfish, and if any more unreleased weapons ever get added in the future, I will let you guys know. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.